Which reminds me, like day after day, I was this close to getting back to Vanguard. I needed to physically like stop myself from doing that.
Oh, I'm actually thinking about doing that.
Oh my god. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with Totas Battler in the UK and admin for Battle Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
Hello.
Yeah, so long time no see Ayumu. It has been literally so long. Like this is, yeah, this is one of the episodes where we kind of like, well, last minute is a strong word, but basically we recorded it right before we want to release it because Ayumu has literally been away for so long, like geographically.
Yeah, I kind of messed up the schedule. We were going to record it last week or something.
Yeah.
And then I realized my coach to London is actually the night before.
Yeah, that was a.
Thank God I realized that, bro.
Yeah, you almost didn't go, or you'll have to pay twice probably.
Yeah, I'll probably have to pay twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which like I didn't expect, but like I pay for so much food while I was down to London. Yeah, so just to catch up with everyone, I was down in London for the Pokemon EUIC European International Championship. Woo!
Ooh. Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was so fun. Like, I think it's also one of the biggest. Actually, no, it's like one of the most attended Pokemon events so far. Actually, like they broke the record again. Like last year, it was the EUIC breaking the record as well, and like this year they just did it again.
Damn. So breaking record as in like the worldwide attendance, or
it's in like in Pokemon events. Like within the Pokemon events, it has the most attendance in history.
Damn, it's actually something.
Yeah. It's like I heard that actually I can't I don't know if it's just like the video game side, because like for those who don't know, for Pokemon, like you have like different sessions for like tournaments and anything like that. You got obviously the video game, you got the trading card game, which is obviously what I was down for. We got something called Pokemon Unite.
Yes.
Which I saw it and it just looks like Pokemon League of Legends or something like that.
Oh,
that's how I can that's how I can describe it. I don't even know what they're playing with actually, but it looks like League of Legends to me.
Pretty much, yes. It's Mobile Legends.
Basically, yeah. And then finally we have Pokemon Go.
Yep.
I don't know how I don't know what's the skill needed in Pokemon Go except for really fast fingers, but there we go. It exists.
Yeah.
Oh god, but like yeah, and then I'm pretty sure, yeah, cause I'm trying to think, cause I'm pretty sure just the TCG alone, I think we had 3,000 participants.
Jesus Christ.
I think, yeah, I think that's the amount, yeah. And then oh my god, like the video games one, it was hilarious. Because like this year it was won by like one of the long-term players again called Wolfie. Like I'm sure like those who play Pokemon will at least heard his name. Like he's like really famous. And then oh my god, he won the VGC and then got interviewed obviously on stage. And then like he went something like, there were 1,400 people participating for the VGC. They trained their Pokemon hard, and then they tried to get into the top cuts, but it wasn't enough.
Yay!
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Like I gotta show you the original clip later. But yeah, I actually don't really know the meme behind, but I basically I heard like some kind of viewers, like his fans and everything like that, kind of wanted him to add like a villain in the community for whatever reason. And so he tried to be a really cocky villain. So like he won. It's like 1,400 people. It wasn't enough for me. It's like
Yo.
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my god, but like the trading card game was freaking hilarious as well. Like like I wish I was there for the final games. I could have gone there. Like I mean I was still in London, but I got work to do, so I didn't bother to go there. But like basically the final games, so like for Pokemon TCG, it's always best of 3. And then like and then so I'm just gonna say in the way where like the ones who play Pokemon understand, but like if you don't, you should understand anyway what I'm trying to talk about. But basically, it was a Dragapult deck versus a Poison Cloth, like with Blue Bonnet and everything like that. And then the Dragapult player started with just one Drippy, so just one Pokemon. And then like, she literally went first, and then did nothing and passed. Like she drew and passed. It was insane. Like, cause I like you also can't really decide who to go first if like you're unlucky enough. Like you know if you fail the dice roll and everything like that. And then like it was hilarious. Like even the commentators are like, oh, and then like they were, oh yeah, and then like the clock players going first. No wait, what? Why is he playing the supporter? No wait, she's going second. What? Did he just drew and pass? It's like yeah. And basically what happened was that the clock player just like she drew the nuts. She just won on first turn going second.
Oh my god.
Because the Dragapult player only had one Pokemon, and one of the win condition is like because obviously normally the win condition is that you need to take all 6 prize cards. But like the other win condition is that if they run out of Pokemon to put into the active zone.
Yes.
Yeah, so because he only started with one Pokemon, the clock player only had to knock out that one Pokemon and to just win the game. And then and then like okay, so they go into the second game. This time the Dragapult player won, so then it's 1-1. And then the third game, the clock player freaking won on first turn again. Actually, I think was it. Actually, no. Oh my god! It was even going first turn. It was insane. Cause like the Dragapult player only started with only one Pokemon again. I don't know how she was so unlucky.
Okay.
And then so like the clock player was going first. So for her deck, she plays around just plays with poison. And so actually, I can't even remember the player is a girl or guy and whatever. They play with poison.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so basically what they did is they promote Patronus, which has the ability if the opposite Pokemon is poison and this Pokemon is in the active zone, adds 5 more damage for poison.
Okay.
And then she put a Radiant Sneasel at the back, which also has the ability to add 3 more damages when it's poisoned.
Okay.
and then they just drew the nut. They play the Blue Bonnet again, attach the Pokemon to that's needed for the Pokemon, then use his ability to give the opposite Pokemon poison. And so the opposite Pokemon only has 70 HP. So when it goes into Pokemon checkout, it takes 80 damage for poison, and then just knock out. And they won the round. that was like the most anticlimactic championship you could have ever seen. Not gonna lie.
It is anticlimactic. It is the hypest anticlimactic shit I've ever heard in my life. God damn.
It was crazy, man.
No, right? Imagine being there. It's like basically like, yeah, the finals era versus Hydra. So the Hydra player just plays 5 Spirit Block. Wait, what?
Basically, yeah.
We haven't seen anything. The Red should have upper hand in like doing that. What just happened?
But like yeah, like the Pokemon event was like so fun. I was like, so like they also have another thing called Pokemon Center, which is basically their exclusive shop during like the championship.
Yep.
I didn't know that you had to apply a time to get in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because like there were just so many people trying to get in. You actually had to get a ticket. while you were registering. So obviously I missed the chance.
Oh,
But like my friend was very nice to me. So like he went in, he literally called me, it's like, yo, do you need anything? You know, like and because the annoying part is that like they wouldn't tell us what's in there
oh my
like
god.
beforehand. So you just have to go in there and see for yourself.
Oh my god.
So like my friend was like really kind. He was just on the phone. It's like, yo. I said, you really like Ogapon, don't you? Like I see this stuff you want to get. Like, oh my god. I didn't know this year's themed is Ogapon. Like I would have buy so much, man. Like I'm actually kind of glad I didn't manage to get into the Pokemon Center because I'm obsessed with Ogapon. I'm literally gonna buy everything about her, bro. Like they also got like exclusive dice and anything like that. They got like exclusive dice and markers, which is like made in metal. And then Jesus cost £40 for a set.
Well,
Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's like crazy. But so like they got Ogapon bag as well for like £30 or something. And then they even got Ogapon plushies. Like, oh my god, I really want them. But like it's fine. I know that if I ever get another plushie, it's just gonna stay at room collecting dust and everything like that. So I'm fine not getting a plushie, to be fair. And besides that, I got enough Ogapon stuff for like the entry price as well. Because like we got 5 items upon entry. We got this exclusive promo card that like basically you can literally only get it in that championship. So like I'm planning to keep it, but like if I'm selling it, wow, it's gonna worth so much. I'm thinking about grading it actually. Because like I don't think I'm gonna sell it anyway, because like I'm probably just gonna keep it as like a memory for like joining my first Pokemon EUIC. Yeah, and then I got an Ogapon playmat. And then an Ogapon sleeves. Yeah. Ogapon cap. And then Ogapon badge. So whoa.
Wow.
Everything Ogapon. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, oh my god, if I knew that this year was Ogapon themed, I would have used Ogapon sleeves as well. Because my dad also plays Ogapon. Like, she's not the main attacker, but like she's like the main engine. So I could have put everything Ogapon themed. I'll be looking like the Ogapon obsessed guy or something like that.
You'll be that guy with the life-size Ogapon plushie, like the way people are playing with the God of War life-size plushie right now.
Bro, today at locals, like we were literally so like there was this other guy who's also obsessed with Ogapon, and then my friend is just like, yo, like if he ever gets a chance, he's literally gonna fuck Ogapon like the Vaporeon. And then that guy just like heard it and then look at us and just give a thumbs up, and I just look at him and said, based. And it's like, yeah, boy. It's like,
yeah. Yes. Question mark.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
But like yeah, and then but like besides that, we also got like some side events like on the next day, because obviously I didn't make it in the top cut because like, oh my god, it's so hard to get into the top cut. Like, okay, to be fair, now that I look back to it, it's actually not as hard as you think, especially since it's BO3. But like we were still playing 9 rounds in one day. Like, and then it's like 15 minutes per round, but like if you include like, extra time, everything like that, it's basically 1 hour per round. So it takes a long time. We literally need to start at 9 a.m. in the morning. And I used to like, because I dropped after the 7th round because I realized my opponents start dropping as well. So like there's no point staying around. But I suspected it would have ended like at like actually, yeah, no. If it's only 1 hour per round, it would have ended at 6 p.m. But no, because they had to drag longer. Because obviously, every round they have to stream a match as well, so they have to wait for them as well. So, and actually, by the time, so when we left, it was when round 8 started, and then we left at 8 p.m. Yeah, so like if we've been staying around, we would have literally stayed there for like 12 hours at least. It's like yeah, it's crazy. Like, and then like you can only lose twice to get into top cut.
Yeah, that's
so like
super
so literally the most you can lose is 2 losses and 1 draw, and like that's it. And like that's literally how I started my day. I got 1 draw and then 2 losses. And it's like, oh my god. And then so like 4th round I won, and the 5th round I don't know what the fuck I was smoking. I did just like goddamn huge misplay, and then just lost the round. So like yeah. I mean after that I kept winning, but it didn't matter anyway because I know I couldn't get into the top cut. So I was just like staying around for like games because I did pay £75 for the entry fee. Okay, I need to enjoy as much as I can really. And like to be fair, like it was really nice that like most of the people there are also probably like just for just for fun anyway. So like they all like being really casual and everything like that. It was a really relaxed like kind of scenario. Like I like it. And then but like yeah, what was I going to say? And then like so the next day I got some time to join the side events, when it's supposed to be Top Cut. And then and then so the side event was like what was it? £10 per game. And then so we spent like £20. So like it basically acts like the arcade, where like so like when you join a side event, you get 40 tickets. And for every win you get in the side event, you get 40 more. And then like you stack up those tickets and you go trade for prizes and everything like that. And then so we joined 2 games, and then I got 200 exactly. My friend decided he couldn't use all of them, so he just gave me 50. So I used 250 to trade for a really round Pokemon plushie. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's called Solosis. It's like the cell Pokemon. But yeah.
That thing.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah. And oh my god, I love it so much. It just looks so cute. Yeah, and then but like yeah, it's not like there's anything else I could actually trade anyway. So like I was like, I'm just gonna get this round boy on my plushie. I just have everything round around me. Like even my deck is about a round boy, because like the deck I was using is called Regidrago. And like Regidrago is like it's just like round. Like it has like dragon jaws as kind of its hand or something like that, but its main body just round. But like yeah, I decided to go with Reggie because like Regidrago actually isn't really the best deck in the meta, because like it just gets countered so easily, really. So like I'm actually surprised I only managed to get 3 losses. I mean, granted it dropped the last 2 rounds, but like still, I mean X3 is pretty good, I think. And then what was it? Yeah, and then so basically I spent my money to build the deck before I realized it's going out of rotation in a month. Yeah, so it's going out of rotation in this year's April, and I bought it like around like exactly a year ago. And then yeah, and then I was like, you know what? I spent money on this. I'm gonna make some results out of this.
Yeah.
And so I just stick to the same deck for literally the whole year. So I'm basically known as like the Regidrago player at my locals now. And they always look at my list and they just thought I'm crazy because I'm basically playing a Highlander deck.
Oh my god. And you know what? You unlock a core memory for me.
What?
So speaking of like building a deck before the rotation, I used to play Vanguard.
Yeah.
Vanguard doesn't have rotation per se, but you see, there's this thing called the Minerva. She's really pretty. She used to be a part of an archetype that is basically just herself and her break, right? And then during the Legion era, they gave Regalia her own kind of like identity, their own archetype. And then, of course, that extended to the G format. And then prior to the it was then this G unit, so the ultimate regalia of Almighty Minerva, was released, and then I was like, I read the effect. Yeah, it is kind of okay. It is not way better than the deck that I'm currently using, but it is a different kind of playstyle that you can take. Basically, it's kind of interesting. And then, of course, it's Minerva. It's one of the most popular like female unit in Vanguard at that time. So of course, getting it wasn't easy. So I was like, yeah, fine. I will just build it later. I don't have to rush to build this. And then, for some reason, the day of the championship, the day of the I forgot which. I think it's a the World Grand Prix qualifier. I don't know what came to me, but like one of my acquaintance was like opening a stand that sells singles, and then he basically just had like the whole deck like inside his collection.
Wow.
So I was like, fine. I don't know what came to me.
It is time.
I just built a deck from zero that day.
It is time.
Yeah, that's time indeed. So I just made everything from zero.
Nice.
And then I played the deck. It was kind of okay. Then I realized that there's this thing called the Dragon Gate of Destruction Gize. I was like, this is supposed to be like the final postcard that is like supposed to be gimmicky, but it was supposed to be not that strong kind of thing. It was really strong, by the way. I witnessed it firsthand, and it was like, fuck, man. But anyway, the tournament was fun. I think I got like 4-3 or 5-2. Anyway, it wasn't enough to get me into the top 8. Vanguard is that I'm only only got into the top 8. No matter how many hundred players we have, we only have like top 8 anyway. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. I didn't get into the top 8, so okay, fine. It's fine. I have the Minerva. She's really pretty. The rest of the deck was also really nice, so it was okay. And then I think it was around that time they announced that Vanguard will be starting a new series.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So that was
crazy.
Yeah, that was the core of memory.
You're just unlucky. Like I was just being stupid because I didn't check before I bought. But like you're just unlucky, man.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate timing. I was like, I mean, like the signs were there because like the cards that were released in this set were all like really pretty much meta changing. But aside from the final postcard that is supposed to be like a really rare that you don't get too much of it inside a case, none of them was like particularly expensive. We should have known. So at that time I don't know if it's we or it's just me, but I developed like a really big trust issue against like the Japanese shops that sells Vanguard, because then we know that it's basically inside trading. They already know beforehand that Vanguard is going to reset, so they just sell everything for cheap so they can clean up their stock basically.
I mean, isn't that normal? Because like you got like the distribution information, anything like that, so they would know.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was it was that thing that was supposed to be like the sign, and we ignored that. So yeah, I guess it was kind of fun.
I mean, to be fair, who would have guessed? Because like Vanguard never rebooted before, you know.
Yeah, at that time,
yeah. Because like, and then like maybe you could think that maybe they know there's something else stronger coming up, you know, things like that.
Yeah, or like at that time, like every single deck was like really broken. So like, yeah, maybe this is like really strong, but that is not really something new. So that's why nothing is really expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, talking about that, I think recently there are rumors that like Battle Spirits might be ending as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because we have the Shin Kaiho project, right?
Yeah, and then and then it's also just like really weird, or like why? Like, cause like it's not 15, it's not 20, like it's not like a multiple. It's not a multiple 5. But like, why are you doing anniversary X rare in still your 17th year with sign cards? Like it just feel out of nowhere. You know. You know. So like some people are speculating that like they might be ending the game as well. But who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's like kind of like, you know, a kind of like rush duel, but skipping like keeping the OCG alive, because like now OCG and rush duel kind of for Yu-Gi-Oh kind of like coexist. So like if you wanted to just play, if you're a kid, you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh like really simply, then you just play rush duel. If you are looking into more like the more complicated game, then you can play the OCG. But I don't think when Battle Spirits is that big as a franchise to be like maintaining both games. So if they do wanted to go to that route, they will probably just switch out the more complicated one.
I mean, the thing is also like, even if they want to do that, they literally can't, because like they don't have enough printing machines.
Oh yeah, true.
Because of all those shitloads games that they'll be releasing. I mean, you could literally, you wouldn't realize it because you probably haven't grabbed a Gundam card before, or maybe did you? I actually can't remember. But like, because like when we were holding the Gundam cards, it's literally the same texture and material with like the Battle Spirit Saga cards. And so like at that point, I mean, it's just a suspicion, but like, you know, we kind of guess it. Oh, they kill Saga because they need the printing machines for Gundam. So like, you know, at that point, you know that like they literally don't have enough space. They literally don't have enough machines to like to do all the things they want, really. And to be fair, I don't know why they're releasing so many games as well. It's like it's like crazy.
Yeah.
And like today, like I just keep getting people asking me like, you know, will you get into another Bandai game? Will you get into Gundam TCG? And it's like, no. Fuck Bandai.
But yeah, I guess that's also Bushard kind of like giving them a pressure, probably. Because like, have you seen like the new?
I mean, it's very obvious. Like literally, Bandai, like during COVID, they realized that like Bushido has kind of died down a little bit, and then they're like, you know what? It's our time. TCG, pump. You know. Like, bro, stop it, man, bro.
Yeah, but also have you seen that thing? The basically like the entry promo for the new, what was it again? Bushiroad card festival, blah blah.
What? No, wait, what? What are you talking about?
No. Basically, there will be like the Bushiroad card game festival, right? And then like depending on the card game that you join, you'll get the promo card. And you see how many variations that we have here. We have Cardboard Vanguard, we have White Schwartz, we have White Schwartz Plow, we have White Schwartz Rose, we have Rebirth for You, still not dying yet. We have Shadowverse Evolve.
But they have Rebirth for You overseas?
No, this one is for the Japanese one.
Right. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
And then we have the Hololive OCG, and then we have the Gotobu no Hanayome card game. Because why not?
Wait, shit, that's under Bushiroad as well?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what?
And then, surprise, we have Love Live official card game.
Wait. I think I heard of that one. I think I briefly saw some news, but then I forgot about it.
Yeah, same. I was like, didn't that like exist like way back, and then like they killed it?
They killed it. Yeah. No, I think that one wasn't really a card game though. I think that was more like collectibles.
Yeah,
if I remember correct. But it was so long ago. Like that was talking about when I was like 14 or something. Like so that was like 10 years ago already. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, they actually got a new one. Schedule was released on February 1st. Oh, it's already out.
Yeah, you see, Bushiroad has 9 card games. This is getting out of hand. Like, this is too much.
I mean, to be fair, you say 9, but then like it's like Bushiroad is more like helping to operate for at least like 2 of them. Like
Yeah.
like Shadowverse and Hololive is not actually theirs.
Mm-mm.
It's
Mm-mm.
more like they're just like it's more like the games are trying to find a publisher
Mm-mm.
to help them and everything like that.
Yeah, but even then we still have 7.
I mean, true, but I mean, also on the other hand, like Bushiroad kind of was built. I mean, obviously, like the main thing is like WWE, but then
Mm-mm.
like we know that card game is actually its other thing,
Mm-mm.
So like it also it's still I think it still kind of makes sense that they're kind of ready for it. They have all the printing machines for it and
Mm-mm.
stuff like that. But Bandai wasn't like that.
Mm-mm.
It's because I think they tried like these things like all the time.
Mm-mm.
But really, what stick was like Battle Spirits. Like if you ask me like about Bandai, except for Battle Spirits and Digimon,
Mm-mm.
what else can you remember? I mean, talking about before One Piece.
Gundam Cross Wars.
Yeah, that.
Fuck, what was it? That one Gundam card game that was supposed to be hybrid, but when the mobile game and the card game.
Yeah, that.
And then the previous Gundam card game again.
Yeah, that.
Zombie World Order.
Yeah, that.
Xenon Sword.
That.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair, you can't really count Xenon Sword because they're not actual card games, but.
Wait,
Yeah,
what else? I still remember there's like one more.
I mean, that's still probably like 1 or 2, but like you can see like Bandai was never successful in it, and so like they never actually prepared for it, and then like they was being so ambitious, and it's like when they launch all these card games, they start we're gonna try to attack the Western market as well, and then. And then, oh my god, it's like you haven't even solved the issue with Digimon yet, and then now you're trying these things with like One Piece and Battle Space Saga. One Piece only managed to stick because it's such a big IP. But Battle Space Saga, man, like where I don't even know where they got that ambition. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it's like it was crazy. Like I mean, sure, yeah, it's a good thing you supported that much. And then you just spend all the money. Wow, thank God. Wow. Thank you for that, bro.
Yeah. Lots of the money went to the wrong places as well. So.
Yeah. Literally. It's freaking crazy, man. Like, did you not learn anything from Digimon? I guess not.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah. But it is what it is. I don't know. I mean, right now, I'm really just like. I think for me, I've also like kind of passed the stage of like just like trying to play all the card games. Like, I think right now, like unironically, Pokemon might become my main game. Surprise, surprise. Literally last year, I've still been saying Japanese Battle Spirits, but here I am with Pokemon.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I also have passed that stage. So I think like if Battle Spirits ends, my trading card game career probably will die with it.
Yeah, for me, I mean, even right now, I'm really like so I think my main priority right now is Pokemon. But like it's also because I do have a local. So it's not just about playing the game, but also about like maintaining the friendship. Like I literally, I make some really nice friends in this community, and then actually there's even this one guy I'm not gonna go into details what happened because obviously it's his private stuff. But basically, he happened to have one more flight ticket to go to Paris next week.
Okay.
And he invited me to go. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So yeah, next week we're gonna be alone again.
Yeah. Wait, oh no. No. That's fucked up. You just got back. No.
Don't worry, I'll buy you some souvenirs.
No. I just realized that I was like zoning out for like 3 seconds and like, what the fuck? I will be alone again next month. That's fuck up. That's cruel. That should be illegal.
Yeah, and after I come back 2 weeks later, you're gonna be alone again because I'll be in Pasadena.
Oh Jesus Christ! What is it now?
Battlespace Saga.
Oh yeah, the Summer's Legacy. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I wish I have a visa. I have a working visa. I will go to Pasadena and personally soup your pardon my crude word. Please forgive my crude word, but I will swoop your ass, literally. Where's Wydot again? I lost Wydot.
Yeah, but like, but yeah. So like, with Pokemon is like it's all about trying to maintain like in the community, and then I don't know if I said this on podcast yet, but like, I just started a Pokemon channel on YouTube, and I just made this one random video, and literally, for the first time, I experienced the power of IP.
Yeah.
Literally in one day, like even though it was really random, I mean, it was supposed to be helpful, obviously, but like, it's not like very informative. It's more like just a little bit of like hack, as in like
Life hack.
what life hack kind of thing, for like one of the Pokemon games. And then I just got like at least like 200 views in like one day. So damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then probably the second game that I'm gonna focus on is Wise Swords. Because like, at this point, I bought so many decks, I might as well focus on it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And I mean, even upcoming, I'm planning to build an Avimujika deck. So, oh my god, I just keep screaming Avimujika so much. Like while I was staying in London, like my friend, because I'm scratching his place, so I could save some hotel fee, and it's like, oh my god, you stay in Avimujika every day. You literally gonna only have Avimujika in your brain during the tournament, and you're just gonna lose all of them. And then I was like, yeah, that sounds about right.
And that happened.
And basically, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Thinking about Avimujika so much, I forgot to turn on my ability. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't even make that mistake in local. I don't know why I did that in the actual thing. Oh my god.
Which reminds me, like day after day, I was this close to getting back to Vanguard. I did it to physically like stop myself from doing that.
Oh, I'm actually thinking about doing that.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, you got the Mygo deck finally.
Yeah. I want to get that because like I actually make some new friends in the BCS. Oh, did I talk about that? I can't remember if I talked about that.
Yeah.
But I assume we got an episode in between my trip in Cardiff and London. But
yeah.
I was riding my coach down to Cardiff, and then in Manchester, two Hong Kong people got into the coach, and they were sitting right in front of me, and then I saw that they were watching Michael, and I was like, "Yo, Michael fans!" And like, "Yo,
yo,"
and then yeah, I think I did talk about that, but like one of them got a Michael deck, and then like he told me, "Oh yeah, it's only like £20 right now for like a whole deck."
Oh.
And then obviously because like it's a collab series, so like it's not like it's actually going to get any support or anything like that. So like I just have to get it, and I can just rock up my locals anytime with like my Michael deck, and it, it's all just a high roll game, so I don't even care if I'm gonna win or lose. Not gonna lie. Like over trigger, yes.
Yeah.
No over trigger, you lose.
Yeah. Fine. I will open card market right now and finish my lyrical monasterio deck. Fuck you.
Because I don't know. Like, I'm saying that, but I don't really have the time right now. To be fair.
Yeah.
Like I might just get it just so if anyone asks me to play Vanguard, then yeah, I got the deck. But yeah, I need to think about where to buy it. Yeah, I'll probably get it on card market now that you mention it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. Maybe I join like a Facebook community and see if anyone got like a whole deck selling. That might be cheaper, to be fair.
Yeah, true. Because like I don't really need like if I just wanted to play, I don't really need a deck. I already have like for someone who don't play Vanguard, I have 2 very Vanguard decks.
I have like 2 starter decks and that's about it. But I don't like those starter decks. So
yeah. So how does it feel? How does it feel to get like over triggered and then my whole board can draft check now?
Oh, it felt way better than that. Literally on guard, like opened 3 critical trigger. Like his vanguard couldn't even get past me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, my Gulo Tomori is in like 43k, and then like their vanguard's like 23 or something like that. It's like, well.
Oh my god, that unlock a core memory. Because like back then, before Vanguard as nations, we have clans, right?
Yeah.
And then there's this clan called Angel Feather. Yeah. There's this clan called Angel Feather that basically they damage themselves and then you gain benefit from that. And then my friend was obsessed with this one unit called the what was the name again? I forgot. It was the nurse with the roll hair. I already forgot it. He was like really obsessed with that. But like the main ability of that unit is basically every time you receive a damage for that turn, she gains 3000 power.
Yeah.
And like I forgot what he did, but like basically he traded so many damage that without trigger, like that unit is like 30,000 or something. So it's like, what the fuck just happened? He haven't even checked any triggers and it's like 30k on Vanguard. Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy, bro.
I know, right? And then that was like a quite old card as well. So it's like, yeah, basically, he just kept that card like all the way. He basically like invested on the meme and he got the big payment in the end, basically. Yeah. And then like he basically paid all the karma with the one time that that his opponent basically like checked like double crit on their Vanguard. There's already like 7 crit. Yeah, I think like I told you the story before and it doesn't sound funny because like basically his Vanguard's ability is it only activates when your damage is 5 or more. But like when you call a very specific unit,
I like how the effect say 5 damages or more, as if you can take more than 5.
Yes. Oh, now actually you can.
I mean, yes, I know. Like obviously, that's why I'm saying 5 or more. But like,
exactly. So yeah, basically that unit, basically when you call a very specific unit, it gains 1 critical. But like his opponent, when he knows that, so he guards every attack, so he's only like at 1 damage, and then his opponent is at like 3, and then they basically like call 2 units that gives the user damage. So they went to 5, so they can use this ability, and then they called that 2 specific unit, so that it is already at 3 critical at this point, and then they activated the other ability that basically traded their whole field with the 5 cards on the top of their deck. But you also retain the one that's already on the field, so you are already guaranteed this 2 plus critical. And then the other 2, turns out, was another 2 copies of that card. So at that point, before draft check, that guy has 7 critical. And then they attack. And then my friend was like, yep, I don't have anything to guard. Like, how worse can it get anyway? I'm going to lose, but I guess it's a funny story to tell my friends. And then draft check, critical trigger. So it's like, oh yeah, turns out it can get worse.
No, like, it gets better.
Exactly. Like 7 critical, really low chance you can still expect a double hit. Like now you have 9 criticals. Like, how do you even get out of that? You need 5 field triggers. You basically can't survive that. God damn it! Oh my god!
I think a perfect god can guard that one, right?
Yes.
Actually, no. Wait. Yeah.
But yeah,
like because like it only gets the damage when it passes the power. Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes I mix it up with wise swords. So it's like it's a bit weird.
Oh yeah, but like even if it goes through, you still take the damage. Even if it didn't go through, you still take the damage.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a little bit weird. Actually, I was like kind of like analyzing with my friend like during the UI,
Mm-mm.
and then I can't remember what was the exact conversation.
Mm-mm.
But like we were saying something like if cause like when we compare Pokemon with kind of like the Vanguard games,
Mm-mm.
not Vanguard, the Bushiroad games, you know,
Mm-mm.
like Wise Wars and Vanguard. Like one of the common points is that they all have like tutoring effects,
Mm-mm.
basically, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and like and so like and obviously that makes games a lot more consistent.
yeah. Mm-mm.
You know, like you literally look at Yu-Gi-Oh and like you know it's literally rock paper scissors,
Mm-mm.
and so like that's why Bushibo is so insistent on like giving kind of like the trigger system to
Mm-mm.
literally every game they build because like they need a luck factor to try to turn over the consistency of the game.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, cause like even cause like for okay, so for Pokemon, obviously there are like there are like the luck factors, like that's why it's not like it's not acting like Yu-Gi-Oh because
Mm-mm.
like it still has the luck factor, which in you know including like you have to start with a Pokemon, so you know that kind of limits your deck build a little bit already. Because like if
Mm-mm.
you put in the wrong Pokemon, then like you know you're just like kind of stuck there. And
Mm-mm.
then obviously there's also the prize card system,
Mm-mm.
you know, because like you never know which 6 cards you would like be like kind of away from the deck,
Mm-mm.
like, until you can kind of just unlock them, you know, and like you know that's like so, and then obviously you got a lot of like very major effects that like kind of require a coin flip. Uh,
Mm.
yeah. And then yeah, so like that's basically the three main things that like Pokemon try to maintain the game,
Mm-mm.
so that like it's still like very so it still has the tutoring, but it's not as broken as Yu-Gi-Oh is.
Mm-mm.
And then as for Bushiroad, what they decided is that yeah, just trigger system. You know, you get trigger system, you get trigger system, and then like I guess that's how they solve the issue.
Mm-mm.
But
Yes.
like,
Mm-mm.
yeah, so I was it's just like a little analysis and like
Mm-mm.
which is like I think is quite interesting to think about. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is why if you play the OCG, it's better than the TCG for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm.
Just kidding. I don't know that deep, but like so far, like at least like playing Master Duel, I think like there is still some interaction, some not that many, but yeah, because I am also not that good, so I don't think I can appreciate that.
No. It's not about having interaction or not
Mm-mm.
because like if you say it that way, like Pokemon literally has no interaction.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Like it's not about interaction because like actually it's the opposite. It's okay, yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
it did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now that you
that's
mention it,
actually
yeah.
another difference about Pokemon.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because like they have basically no interaction.
Mm-mm.
So that's why it's like the whole game is not about trying to counter your opponent, but more like trying to get ready for yourself while getting around the effects and everything like that.
Mm-mm.
And what like which makes things a lot more convoluted than just simply negating your stuff and stuff like that. But like,
Mm-mm.
but on the other hand, Yu-Gi-Oh is exactly because it has too many interactions.
Mm-mm.
Like it has too many interactions. That's like basically free.
Mm-mm.
That's like that's what kind of makes it kind of like being like as absurd as it is right now.
Yeah, and it is also
Yeah.
like really easy to just like as an outsider, like looking at Yu-Gi-Oh and then like, oh yeah, this is the rock paper scissors, right? And then because like the current discourse is like the last EU championship,
Mm-hmm.
like the winner actually like uses a deck that is basically outdated, so he didn't even join the tournament with the intent to win.
Mm-hmm.
But like at least according to my friends who actually like understand how to play, so it's not, I don't watch the match itself, but
Uh-huh.
at least according to my friends, it is actually like in the end like it falls into like the interaction that is available to his deck. He uses everything in the right timing. He didn't waste any. He basically like waits everything until the right timing, and he didn't waste any interactions. And then as such, even though his deck is outdated, he can basically like catch up to the newest, fastest engine in that the meta can offer, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah, granted that deck was the previous meta leader, so it is basically like saying, okay, Zeus can win now. Yes, I wouldn't question that. Like even without upgrades, you bring Zeus with just the contractor Apollon and you win.
I think Superstar would be like a better comparison.
Oh yeah. So it's like saying Superstar can win now. So it's like, yeah, it's
like duh.
They have like all the tools. They're just a little bit slower. So if you know what makes Superstar good and you use it to your best advantage, and Indian, your draw doesn't suck. You can win consistently enough. But yeah, I mean, like, that is also like kind of like the discourse that now in Yu-Gi-Oh, one of the problem is that you basically have like these people who are like playing like super casual, kind of like, yeah, we can just take out like all the broken cards, or like we can just play with like the older formats kind of thing. And then there's the also at the people who plays all the meta decks, have all the meta engines, like, you know, if you play TCG and everything is going to be artificially made. Even TCG is like the main problem is artificial scarcity. So like basically cards that are basically common in the OCG, they will make it like a card that only appears 1 in 3 cases. So it's like, yeah, that is kind of crazy.
I heard about it. Like Yu-Gi-Oh is so expensive to build.
Yeah, if you play the English one. If you play the Japanese one, it's actually okay.
No, even the Japanese one is pretty insane.
Yeah,
like because like the 2 new people I met in Cardiff, they also play Yu-Gi-Oh. They were literally talking about Yu-Gi-Oh on the whole trip on the coach and stuff like that. So like they just told me like, so what's your most expensive card in Battle Spirits? Because they don't play the Battle Spirits. They know about it, you know, obviously, because we're all from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And then like, how much is an open now? So like like $300 a copy. No, 300 Hong Kong dollars a copy. And they're like, you know this one copy of Yu-Gi-Oh card is like it's like $9,000 or something like that. I probably exaggerated, but you get my point. And like and so it's like, like Yu-Gi-Oh is just like so expensive to build. It's insane. Like I actually originally thought that Pokemon is also really expensive, but apparently not. Like now that I'm actually playing the game, like I realized that like I think partly is because, thank God, that like Pokemon didn't try to like alter the ratios and anything like that, and they actually print a lot, and I mean like a fuck ton. Like oh my God, like literally the latest set, the latest set. So like before it was officially released, like Pokemon literally had to make a statement to say that those who pre-ordered, like half of them will have to wait because they realized too many people pre-orders and like they didn't have enough products. It's crazy.
For the prismatic evolution, right?
Yeah. For that one, it's like wow.
Yeah.
So like you can expect like they print a lot for Pokemon.
Yeah.
So like if it's like the common cards, it's like if it's like not high rarity or anything like that, they're usually pretty cheap actually.
Oh yeah.
I think the most expensive card in my deck was so for my Regidrago, in terms of base rarity, because I do have some high rares in there. My base rarity, the most expensive one was only £12 a copy. So like to be fair, for Pokemon, it's not that much. And like the deck that I was building was also like meta at that time, and I mean meta. So like £12 for like the main attacker is actually pretty damn good. And like even Ogerpon herself was like she's literally just being used as an engine. Like she's not really a main attacker or like having her own deck or anything like that. I mean, you can build her a deck, but it's just not good. But like she was at that time, she was being used in like at least 3 types of decks. And even then, she was only like £10 a copy. So like it's actually not that expensive.
Yeah, I think like I remember like back then, like at least for like the English version, like I think the discourse was like actually like the other way around. But it's mostly because Pokemon's pricing is kind of like heavy on the higher rarities. So like if you open a box and you didn't get the chase higher rarities, basically you will never like financially recover from that. Basically, that is
Basically, like if you want to get booster box, it's usually because you're also an actual player. So like you know, at least like some of the cards you get from there are actually useful.
Yeah.
But
no,
like
I mean like at that point, like it depends on your goal, right? So basically, if you wanted to play like sometimes, then you can basically just get one box, and then whatever you get, you can get the singles for the rest, right? Because like again, most of the boxes will not make back the cost, because the lowest rarity will not have like a comparable smaller but comparable pricing to the higher rarities, right? Because like let's say the price is like 50% on the higher rarities, so basically no matter what happens, if the higher rarities is not the valuable ones, then you basically only get like 50% value of the box anyway. So basically, instead of like, opening a second box, it's probably going to be better if you chase the rest, like you take the rest from people who wanted to get the higher rarities, right?
Yeah,
kind
well,
of,
I mean,
I mean, like,
and also like on the
yeah.
other hand, it's not you're not just earning from the high rarity cards. As I said, like you can probably earn some from like the versatile cards as well. So like it totally depends. Like so like I think that's the interesting thing about Pokemon. Kind of like what keep them managing as well is that like to be fair, it has a lot of unique points that's like way different than like how like the other card games function in terms of like economy. Because like, obviously you got like the collectors who are like chasing like the high res and everything like that. But like also in general, because like Pokemon had just like some really amazing arts. And like, you know, with so many Pokemon fans in the world, you know, no matter which Pokemon you get, you were definitely going to have a fan who wants to buy into it. I mean, obviously, a lot of times only like 20 pence for a card, but like, you know, it's you still manage to get rid of it. Really, it's not like all of them just like dumped to the trash or stuff like that. And then the other thing is also that Pokemon actually maintains kind of like a relatively kind of balanced power scale between cards. I mean, again, like there will be some cards when they release it and you just look at it, it's like, wow, yeah, that's fucking shit. But like also like, well, I mean, you gotta have some of those cards. But in general, like when a new set comes out, you probably be able to get 2 to 3 new decks that are actually playable from it. I mean, I'm still an amateur in this area, but like that's how I'm seeing it anyway. So like you can there will be people like trying to search for the cards like for those decks, and then like if you don't get a high red, like you probably still gonna be like suck some bucks, but like at the very least you're not like losing a lot. Because like all the things you get, like some people will need something from it, except for the trainer costs, because most of them are shit. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I think like I think I just realized like I brought up like the points that I want to bring up, but I bring up the wrong argument. But basically, because of this ratings, like the normal rarity will then be too expensive. I think like that's what I mean, like it was never expensive in the first place, so that's why like I think if you just wanted to play Pokemon to play the game, it will not be expensive. Was what I wanted to say, kind of thing. Of course,
like,
yeah.
like, especially since we just want to play with your favorite Pokemon. Most of the time is like you can probably just build like a playable deck around it. Like if it happens that your favorite Pokemon is one of the meta defining decks, then good luck with that.
Yeah. Nah. I mean like what I mean, like, on what I meant was like in my head, like Pokemon was never really like uber expensive because like again, like if
Yeah,
you
no,
if
it's
you
not.
yeah
No.
because like if you can never make back like the money from like opening the boxes without opening any high rares, then yeah, how then you say like if most boxes will then make it back, that means the single price is not that high, right?
Mm.
Although you can also argue that the boxes were like the English boxes in general is just too big. Like no matter what's the game, like you don't really need like 24 packs in the boxes, right? It's just inflates the price, and then now you get less booster packs that has the hit cards basically.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how like they include so much in like the English set.
Mm-mm.
Like cause like for Pokemon, every time they release a Japanese set, they actually separate into two
Mm-mm.
like two different sets kind of
Mm-mm.
thing.
Mm-mm.
So like depending on what you want, you can just like get like the exclusive packs from that particular set.
Mm-mm.
But like when it comes into English, they just all merge into one.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so like it's kind of weird. And then like also because like there will be some events which like the non-Asian countries would not have.
Mm-mm.
So a lot of the promo cards sometimes also be added into the English sets,
Mm-mm.
and like that just like kind of make things a lot worse, to be fair. Um,
Mm-mm.
but it is what it is. I mean, at the very least, like Pokemon kind of knows what they're doing, because like back to prismatic evolution.
Mm-mm.
The whole set is all about Eevee,
Mm-mm.
and then unfortunately, most of the evolutions are fucking shit.
Mm-mm.
Like literally, they came out. You never see an Eevee deck in the top meta. Um,
Exactly.
I mean, even just now in the UI, see, even when I go to the bottom table, I've never seen an Eevee deck.
Oh fuck.
Uh, yeah. And then but like that's actually a good thing
Mm-mm.
because like Pokemon knows that everyone loves Eevee illusions, and so like and so like there will be like so like for Eevee, the Eevee is one of those special cases where even the common cards people will collect them just because, oh my god, Eevee is so cute, like that
Mm-mm.
kind of thing. So like it feels like Pokemon like kind of deliberately kind of make those cards weaker,
Mm-mm.
so then like the meta players don't have to kind of like fight over it with the
Mm-mm.
collectors.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, and surprise, it's really hilarious because like the most broken card
Mm-mm.
out of it was a baby Pokemon. It's like a common card as well.
Mm-mm.
It's called Badoo. It's a common card, yet one copy of it costs like a normal copy of it costs like £5.
Mm-mm.
It's like crazy.
Mm-mm.
Because what it does is really hilarious. Because like it's only 30 HP.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but it has a free retreat cost, which already makes it pretty
Oh
good.
yeah. That
And
that shit should be banned, man.
and then its attack costs no energy. It deals 10, but it has the effect. During your opponent's next turn, your opponent cannot use any item cards.
Oh no. That's fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, for those who don't play Pokemon, I mean, if you have need me to use it in other terms, like
Mm.
you can kind of imagine in Battle Spirit Saga, it's like, oh, during your next turn, you just cannot use magic cards.
Yeah,
You, you
that's
know,
even worse.
yeah, no, that kind of thing. No, it's like equally that bad. That's
Uh,
what I mean. Because like most of the time, a Pokemon that needs item cards to function.
mm-mm.
So you literally go second, start with Badoo. I'll hit you for 10, and then I'm just gonna stall for a few turns
Mm-mm.
before I finish setting up. And so like it's like such a meta warping card. But actually that's one reason why Regidrago, like basically my deck, is like just like kind of fell off from the meta a little bit.
Mm-mm.
I mean, not a lot, but like still quite a lot, because Regidrago like relies on item cards so much in the
Mm-mm.
early game that if you see a Badoo, you just kind of
Well, guess
like,
I die.
not really, but it
Yeah.
still depends on your hand.
Uh,
It kind of still depends on your hand, and also it depends on what kind of deck they're using, like
mm-mm.
to play with the Badoo.
Mm-mm.
Because oh, you know what? I might as well put it on screen for you.
Uh-uh.
Uh, Yeah. But like, look at this cutie. So cute though. Like, I don't know why it's so broken, but here we are. Like, I don't know why. It's always the baby Pokemons that are insane. But like, yeah. But like, yeah, with Regidrago, most of the time, if you're going first anyway, because like obviously Badu only works if you're going second, because if you start with Badu and you go first, then like the player going second can just knock it out because obviously it only has 30 HP. So like for Regidrago players, like they have to really rely on what they get on their first turn. Yeah, but like most of the time it's kind of fine because if you have like a relatively good hand, you literally be filtering out half of your deck by your first turn anyway. So so like it actually wasn't that bad, but like it does have like the like kind of like the higher risk there when like Badu is introduced into the game. By the way, this is actually if I remember correctly, this is actually the second Badu card in the whole game. The first Badu card was back in 2006.
Why do I have like a faint memory of like looking at the first version of Badu?
Actually, no. This is no. I think this is the third one. Yeah. This is the third one. But like, even like the last one was like back in does it say on Bulbapedia? 2008. So that was still like 16 years ago. And like now he finally got a new card. Hooray for the Badu fans!
Yay! God damn. Was he in Sun and Moon though?
No, 2008 was Diamond and Pearl.
Jesus Christ. So I am gaslighting myself.
It's in primary school.
I am gaslighting myself because like I feel like I opened one of like the first 3 Sun and Moon, like the Indonesian booster pack, and I feel like I've seen Badu somewhere in the process.
Nah.
Or maybe it's yeah, because like I also opened some of the German packs as well, so I'm not sure. But
maybe your pack got resealed.
Ooh, spicy.
No, have you seen that video where like this guy opened a pack and then he opened 5 Weedles?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Yeah, the repack clips is always funny, man. Like there's this whatnot you know whatnot, right? Hey, do you know what whatnot is?
You mean why not?
Whatnot. Whatnot is it's a streaming service, but it focuses on like live booster live blind box opening. Like
okay.
Yeah, basically one of the popular business model for Pokemon streamers is you do this thing called like the live box break. You basically like pay the streamer like a certain amount of money that is basically a markup price of a pack or a box, but they will open it for you on stream. Yeah, it's kind of like a cloud thing, so kind of like a Gen Z thing, I think. But like my friend was doing kind of well with that, so more power to him. But anyway, the thing is, this guy did a live box break. And then they called it the Wi-Fi scissors because like he pretends to cut the packs, and then like suddenly magically he opened the pack from the behind, and then like he took out all of the cards. Like, oh, he didn't even cut the pack. So it's like he just physically like struggles to open the pack with the scissors, and then like in the end he just rip it apart, and then like the pack is already open, and then he just took out the cards, and then like, oh, we don't get any hits. It's like, oh, really? And it was so fucking obvious. So of course that guy got banned from Whatnot, but like, Jesus Christ, that was I was like, when I watched it, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
That's crazy, bro.
I know, right? I was like, that is okay for a satire. That was not okay for like an actual sales. What the fuck? Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, you should start the channel on Whatnot. My god.
Maybe. Who knows? But like my luck is kind of bad, to be fair. I need my little brother to do that instead. Like, oh no, have I told you? Like, because I was visiting my little brother, and then like his hand was feeling a little bit itchy, so he randomly went and bought some Pokemon packs because like he knew that like he could just give it to me anyway. He just wanted to open some packs.
Oh.
And then out of 7 packs, he opened 1 EX card and 3 secret rare.
He what?
Well, not secret rare. What do you call it? Basically the full art things, but still, you know. Unfortunately, they actually didn't cost that much. They weren't worth that much at the end. But like, still, like the luck was insane.
I know, right? Especially like when Calvin like randomly like bought me like one of that Diva pack, and then I open it and it's like the extra Diana. So it's like I already have 3 of this, but like what the fuck? Like I didn't expect this to come out of like a random pack. So it's like, oh, that actually still feels pretty nice, even though I already have 3 of this. But this is going to be special, a special port copy.
Actually, which Diana? I might want it, to be fair.
Oh, it's the off-shot one, I think.
Oh, that one. Okay, never mind then. Okay. Already.
Yeah, I think like anything from Monochrome Fantasia, I think we already have like
because
a
I
set of
bought
everything.
A full playset. Yeah, I bought a full playset. So yeah.
Yeah, actually, I still haven't had the full playset of the 10 party. I probably need to get one soon. Cause like I think post 10 after party, most of the 10 party stuff actually looks promising now. So yeah, I am taking back my words. 10 party wasn't bad. They were cooking.
Yeah, but they're cooking really slowly, freaking
exactly.
hell.
This is a slow cooker.
I mean, right now most of the 10 party cards are like basically not usable. Really.
Well,
I haven't touched the Diva cards for quite a while. Like my main Diva deck right now is just like Rias Riolu. Like that's the most fun I got. Oh my god! Like literally yesterday, I was playing with like my friends on webcam, and then he was playing Aris. You know how many calls they can ramp from that. And then like I was doing my usual Rias thing because like I was trying to one shot him with my Rias. So like I need to flip like a cost 8 from the top of my deck. So I was just, like keep digging for it. Now that I think about it, I might need to play Soul Refrain that deck. I don't know. And then like and so basically I just keep racking up counters because I have 3 Rias on the board as well. And by the time I start attacking, and then like I just like ask him how many calls do you have on your field, and it's like 11. And it's like I got 28 counters. Remove 14, thank you.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, like I didn't even need the unblockable from Rias because I literally just clear his whole field in every attack. It's like it's so funny.
My god. That was something else.
That was something else indeed. Yeah, like the Rias deck is just like so fun. Like it kind of matched my playstyle as well because like obviously in Saga I'm also like a purple player. And, like, the Rias deck is kind of like a purple deck, isn't it? It's actually really funny as well because like my friend was playing. You know that like that sword that's like kind of prevent purple effects or something like that. It's like I'm doing core boost, but I'm yellow. No, not core boost, like core stripping.
Core shooting, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Kanikiri.
Yeah, Kanikiri. Yeah, exactly that card. Yeah.
Yeah, I really love that card. It's a fun.
Yeah, and then you know like it does all those like recycling shenanigans and like stuff like that. It's literally a purple deck, and I love it so much.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think like I also have been having fun like playing Grand Siesta recently. That to the point that I think I was like talking to Kuren, one of the pro player in the Pale Spirits Extreme League, and then I was like, yeah. So I was like talking to him like just like you know like the drunk 2 a.m. conversation about like what is being a pro, what is like how is like the casual environment like going, blah blah. which is all just we are just yapping basically. It doesn't really mean anything or represent anything. It's just yapping between the two of us. And then I was like, yeah, sometimes I feel like even though I play mostly like I try to play like as casual as I can, the mindset that I bring to the table is still like of a competitive player. Doesn't mean that but the problem is I only did that when I already sat down, so I did not have any planning. I just wanted to win. But that only happens after I sit on the table, basically. But yeah. And then I told him that but I recently have been playing only Diva decks, and then he just smirks. He just scoffs at then. You filthy casual, basically. But yeah,
go on.
No. I mean, like post Artemis Grand Siesta is kind of promising, so I think I'm going to stick with that for a while.
Yeah, talking about that though, like I realized that from now on it's probably best if it's not just card games, but if I decide on doing something, I basically should give like 100% on it. Like the casual me is dead. Now it's always the serious me. It's mainly because like I mean I didn't make a lot of misplays during the tournament, but like to be fair, I didn't really feel any regrets from it because but like but there was one regret that was like always to me, and it just kind of knocked me on the head when I was done with the tournament. Is that like I realized I didn't give 100% on like trying to play the tournament. Basically, I'm not gonna say win because I don't really think I can. But like it's just like because when I was thinking back, it's like, oh, like, I would play 75 pounds, I plan all of this stuff. And then, I went down there with like kind of like a casual mindset, it's like, oh yeah, I just want to know the vibe and everything like that. But then like I realized, it's kind of one of those things where like, you set the worst, but then like your heart feels something different. And then like I realized, I think it's still better for me to just like actually be serious on it. Like I probably should have just like actually trained for Pokemon, and stuff like that. It's like I don't know, it just like felt, it's like that's the part that felt really bad, after the tournament. Is that like basically I think the feeling is that because I didn't put 100% on it, I didn't enjoy everything. I think that's like how I was feeling basically. And so yeah, Pasadena is coming. I'm probably gonna try to train my Battle Spirit Saga skills one last time, really hard, I guess.
Yeah. Man, like even if I can't go to Pasadena, hopefully by then my visa would have been resolved. So if I have to go to Italy, I'll go to Italy. Fuck it.
Yeah, it would be good as well. Do we know if the shops got them yet? I actually don't know. I think they make a post about it, didn't they?
Hopefully,
yeah. I don't know. Like for me, I'll have to see because I think I'm definitely traveling a little bit too much. I wasn't even planning to traveling to France, but it's like, well, might as well, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've never been to Paris, so I guess that can be kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's just then like, later on I realized we still haven't booked accommodation yet.
Yeah, and then like I think like with this flow of conversation, I think like we'll have to plan you to come to Germany at least during the Christmas market, isn't it?
Yeah, for Christmas market, yeah, it'll be good. We can plan for that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, it's okay. We still got like a whole year.
Hopefully, yeah. And then like speaking of like Diva,
what?
No, that's like I've been liking some of the like the tournament posts. Like one of them is a third place in I think it's just a normal weekly tournament. They got third place with a trickster deck.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I think I saved it on my Twitter or something like that. Like I bookmarked it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
And then someone won a Peddler's Cup with the Petit Vanille Roseberry. So yeah.
Damn.
Should have been
Yeah.
Asayumu.
Say, yeah, but he got Magoichi. I don't have that. Ugh.
Oh yeah. You'll have one soon.
Oh my god!
No. You don't get the Fonina deck.
I didn't get the Fonina, and like right now,
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't because they messed up the ratio there. Oh my god!
It will take a long time because they said whatever. Like basically they are trying to like resend the mistakes basically.
Yeah, but obviously it's easier to do in Japan. But like, what about outside of that?
Exactly.
You know? So like, oh my god! Like, thank God I didn't know all of that.
Well, will it have been a problem for me because I already have 3? But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, but you still don't have Sengoku stage. Hello.
Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. That's also my main reason of like sticking with Grand Siesta because it's like the one deck in Battlespin that doesn't rely on Sengoku Fest main stage. If anything, it's the only deck that doesn't benefit from having Sengoku Fest main stage.
Basically, yeah. And but like to be fair, I arguably like Sengoku main stage is like way more important than Magoichi at this point. Because Magoichi is really good. You need more counters and everything like that. But I think in general, like, even not doing Diva only, there are so many other ways to like get counters and draw. Like in my Trickster deck, I play the Makaraso cat or whatever it's called.
Marikatsu. Yeah.
Marikatsu, yeah. And I think that's like way better as well. Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, now that I'm looking at the list, like they had a similar idea to what I was trying to do actually. Oh, they're playing Reckon Lilia. Because I would play what's that called? School band Sexyatema. Because that is like gives like spirit and necessity immunity all the time. But I suppose that's like a level 2 effect, so it might be more expensive. But like I don't know, perhaps I would have gone. Oh wait, no, he doesn't really have any recycling, does he? No. Okay, maybe that's why I plays 2. Like I'm maybe go for 1/1. I don't know. But like yeah,
that's like the closest thing they had to recycling is the Monochrome Fantasia Trickster, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Interesting. What do you win against? Hephaestus. Gekiha loop, damn.
Oh my god. That's badass.
He contract, and then he lost to a normal Gekiha. Hit good stuff. Lost to Hera, okay. And then got into the top 8. Win against Hermes, and then lost against Gekiha again, okay. And then, in the third place decided won against Hera, okay. Damn, that's actually pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine it's probably a kind of big cup as well if you manage to get a top cup. Yeah.
Exactly. Damn. So the Roseberry guy is actually even more impressive.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Trickster one. But,
I mean like the Trickster one is already impressive. So like the Roseberry one getting like first place.
You got a list for the Roseberry. I don't think I've seen that one actually.
I've put it on screen right now.
Okay.
So like Patras X.
Oh, this one. I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't post the record though.
Oh, he didn't post the record. Okay.
So yeah, God knows. God knows how many people join. Because like, yes, if you don't know what the Paddler's Cup EX is, if you play One Piece, it's basically flagship.
Oh, I might wanna try that one out. I'm only missing I'm missing 7 cards in here. I think. Yeah, because I don't have selector.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I had like the bird thing in the middle.
Which bird?
And
thing?
obviously, you know, beside lavender, the crane. Kind of thing. Yeah. And then Wild Charles, obviously, because I don't play Kamen Rider. Yeah, but I heard that like Wild Charles is like insane.
Oh
right
yeah.
Now.
I actually like first collected Wild Callus not because I play Kamen Rider. I collected wild cards because I was playing Wonderland. Because it's it's a what was it again? Arcana card.
Yeah, exactly. Because yeah, it's a really good effect. During this effect, every opposing spirit can't activate. So I think like people were like playing in Gekihara loop or something like that. Because like obviously you watch the effects, then like they cannot use like Mark 6 and anything like that. Effects of every opposing spirit. Yeah, like I think like that's about it. But I think even in normal Gekihara deck, like some people are like still like using it for reasons. I can't remember what kind of reasons, but I suppose negating effects is always good.
Yeah. Also, you can basically negate Alex.
Yes, actually now I remember. Yes, that as well. Actually, yeah. Okay, yeah. I see why. Yeah.
Yeah, and then for lovers, do you end the battle as you summon it, or do you summon it and then end the battle?
Let me see. I believe you summon it first, because I think it's using the when you've done so wording. Sostatoki. Yeah. You summon it first, so you can't even end the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Yes. Yeah, because like one of the biggest threats for the contract and walker
Yeah,
tax
that's
is
why
of
battle
course
is so good. People just find like the most random stuff.
You know, right? Yeah, now I just need to get Suleta. I mean, like, yes, I don't have. Yes, no. Yes, I don't have the Sengoku Fest main stage, but I think like Suleta is generally. Why I don't have the Sengoku Fest main stage?
I know someone who's willing to sell the Suleta.
No. Yeah, I guess one day I will just go to Hong Kong and buy like the Ryoba set. And then I can have like 3 of the Sengoku Fest main stage finally.
Yeah, but like depends on how much, because I imagine the Magoichi cost would like goes down a little bit, even not by a lot. Maybe I'll see if I can afford that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, why not? Like, Magoichi is still. I mean, like, it's really good, but like, it shouldn't be like 5,000 yen each.
I think it's more than 5,000 yen.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think like it was 7 or 8,000 at one point, but like, yeah, it shouldn't be that expensive.
No, because I last check, and then let's see, how much is it now? Yeah, I think it was definitely more than that, because 5,000 yen was like 26 pounds. But I remember last time I checked, it was like 30 pounds or something like that. And then that was like that was only like 2 weeks ago, because Enoch was in Japan, so like he basically gave each of us in like in the UK gang a 50 pounds limit each to buy something. And so I was looking at Marguerite, like, fucking hell, gone now. But like, oh my god, like HVL 15 is also freaking crazy, man.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's just so expensive, bro. Yeah, I think my Kinisha Hao is just like destined to never play HVL 15. It's just like, bro. Even like his brave, what's it called?
Ooh, yeah, what was it again? Soul Driver.
Soul Driver. Yeah, Soul Driver. Yeah. Soul Driver. It was like 20. I think it costed me 27 pounds in total at the end, which to be fair is not a lot, but like but I think for Brave, like for deck that don't really bother that much, it seems to be a lot.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe after I complete it, I'll just sell it to Julie or something like that.
Yeah, I was like thinking of like getting one just so that I have like a deck that is like basically if I wanted to do like a video with Wilson, I can have like a deck that is like on a comparable level, right? Because like he is our Malaysian guy, he has access to most of the cards, way more than we do, of course. So like then I mean like if we wanted to showcase like the newest decks, then it wouldn't be that much of a well, it will then reflect like the environment that you will play like most of the time, right? Like if we use like decks that are, even though it is still good, but like we'll probably use decks that are designed against like the current decks, not really like the decks that coexist with this decks, right? Kind of like if I were to choose now, I'll probably play Velma, and then he will not be playing anything. So it's like, yeah, let's do something that where he can actually do something, I guess. Although
just play Hera.
Yeah, and then Luke is going to come out. I'll probably at some point complete my Everdite, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know, man. I saw Luke, and then I was like, no, why ISIS? That's like two chances. We might have another team booster, just like the Age of Avengers, which has like
sounds
all
about right. Yeah.
Which will probably cover all the Egyptian Grandwalkers. Hopefully, because then if we introduce like 5, then we'll have Isis, Seth, Thoth, or the other 2 again, Anubis, and what was the green one? Horus is already done. Osiris.
Oh yeah, Osiris. I think Osiris is like dead though, isn't he?
Guess so. Like what I do know is like Ra is supposed to be still alive, but like he lost his power.
No, yes, I think I don't know actually.
Yeah,
I can't remember the law.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's what happened. So Ra lost to Zeus. He lost all his powers, and then he has to basically like cap a low profile and then go into exile, kind of thing.
Yeah, just like Napoleon.
Yeah,
he will be back.
Yeah. Exactly. And then like I remember like people like saying like, yeah, so Luke will be playing with double Braves, and then like people looks at Nuada and then like, oh, I thought you were supposed to be the one who play with the Braves. Yeah, I wonder if they are going to introduce a new family again, or Savar Danaha. Sounds like imaginary piece.
For who? For
Luke, yeah.
It's probably gonna be a new family because like it's so obviously it's red, but like the only red family that's actually fitting for it is Emperor Beast, but obviously Zeus taking that. So
oh, okay. He was kind of very yellow, so I was thinking that he was yellow. I didn't really.
No, it's red.
Yeah.
It's a red, and he's playing double Braves.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm safe. Then I don't need to spend anything in this set supposedly, and then I forgot that I secretly have an Artemis deck kind of back home, so I was like, oh fuck. Well,
just sell it to someone who actually wants to build it. That's it.
Actually, technically speaking, I already did.
Yeah.
Because like, but he is one of the me. He is like my mate, so basically we just trade. I can just if he is currently not playing, so if I wanted to, I can just borrow it from him, basically. And I remember I just basically gave him everything, and then I kept one Artemis and one of and then the secret Fanatic Elk, because I really like this how the secret of Fanatic Elk. It's just too majestic. I have to keep it.
Yeah, Fanatic Elk is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I think like one of my friend basically commented about like the only disappointing thing about the new Artemis is that her Emperor is no longer a deer. So she cannot no Kokoshitanen for us anymore. such. Yeah, but we'll be looking forward to Machine Beast finally fucking everyone up again for the 10,000th time. Yes, Machine Beast. And then watch them just casually, they're like, yep, they have the family Moonlight. Well, fuck you. I mean, like, some of the new families, yeah, they actually have something to offer, but like at this point where it is a little bit too much. Let's stop for a little bit. And then we already talked about the other two Grand Walker Nexus, the contract Grand Walker Nexus, and then we have to, of course, talk about Ayumu's color purple. Yeah, you have Nyx and Ares. Which Ares really reminds me of Konosuba. If you know, you know. But yeah, we'll see. He's probably going to have a new family as well, right?
Machine for next, I don't know actually, because there can be like one or two families that are pretty fitting for a theme. So like you don't know really.
I guess it's either Nightling, Darkling, and then
evil deity.
True.
Yeah, that feels more like it, especially when you look at Ares. Like she's obviously humanoid, so if it's Darkling, it feels weird.
Oh yeah, Darkling is always kind of like blob. It slimes.
Yeah, no, it's because Darkling is actually a pun. So because in Japanese pronounced as Yuma, so it's actually the same pronunciation as UMA, which is unidentified mysterious animal. So like Darkling is more like, you know, as you said, blob or like animals, kind of just like weird looking creatures that are not humanoid, basically. You know.
True.
So yeah.
Although with the shape of her dress, you never know. We never know when they will fuck over Osiris again.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe.
Yeah. Or maybe as an experiment, they will give everything primordial. But as an exchange, they don't really belong to like a specific family. So maybe then Nyx will only charge from primordial family cards. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that might be possible as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, other than that, hopefully, yeah, but like other than that, like imagine like if they just, yep, another Dark Snake, fuck Osiris. He's never coming back.
Bruh.
I know, right? Let's talk a little bit about more happy thing, like the divas, as usual, as per usual, as we already did. That's like the good thing.
Next week we're getting full list. Yeah.
For diva.
Yeah.
Oh, already?
Because this is releasing on 15th of March. That will be a Saturday. So the Friday will be 14th of March. So -7 of March. That's next week.
Which is basically also the weekend where they will have the Asia final. So if I had my visa on time, which I didn't, unfortunately, I could have gone there. I could have cracked my own card case probably. Now it's all just a dream.
Lol.
Yeah. Oh well. What can a man do? I guess I'll just open 2 or 3 boxes just to get like the bromides of the. Speaking of bromides, whose bromides do I want anyway? Fuck, that's a good question. Probably Artemis. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when all the bromides are actually out. But yeah, I just didn't realize that it is actually this close.
Yeah, because also like at the end of March, I think they're releasing Carmen Rider, I think it was.
Oh yeah, because I have this one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, end of March. Yeah.
And then we are going to take a break on April, I think. Do we?
Yeah, I think so. Probably, yeah.
That's like the PS72 is on May something.
Yeah, it like May something, yeah.
Yeah. Get them. Finally, Vice Blaster Farm is back to its former glory, question mark.
Yeah. Feels like a lot of people are like calling this card shit, but like but like because like it somehow can't outshine Blaster, like the first Blaster form. But I think like, you know, that's normal. I feel like Bandai realized that like people are probably just gonna abuse Blaster form. Yeah, so like with this card, like because like you gotta remember, being an X rare doesn't mean it's gonna be the finisher. You know, it just means it's like really strong, well, supposedly anyway. And I think with this Blaster form 3, it's supposed to be more like a defensive card. You know, because like obviously you got the effect on Aphant, draw 2. Well, you can draw 2. Then you can remove up to 2 cards, and you can discard any cards from your hand and like remove any more cards. You gotta remember the new 5 stack is also has a lot of cards reacting to discarding from hand. So like you could potentially be activating more effects or even like summoning more things out, you know, stuff like that. And also like it's definitely more like a defensive purpose, which I think is like completely fine. Actually, like really good as well because, you know, it's a red and purple deck. It's like supposed to be tempo, so like, you know, it's not really supposed to have any kind of defense, but now it does. So like, you know, it covers like a big part of like the deck. And so I think like, yeah, it's like pretty decent. It's not bad. You know, like like the overcount effect. I mean, also like, you know, the on offensive effect, you can use it on attack as well. So like, if you really need to, like, you can literally just spam the board with it or something like that. You know, so it's really not that bad, I think.
Yeah.
But like people just like being picky, I guess.
Yeah, I guess like if you compare it to the Blaster Form 1, like 1-to-1 as a finisher, then of course it's going to be weaker. But like, then yeah, of course there's also the argument that you will need cards to draw the Blaster Form 1. And you basically have like a card that has all the stats of Vice that can also get you to draw to, that can get you to the Blaster Form 1.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Exactly. And you have the previous Excel form as well. So yeah, you get 6 drawers that are native to the Vice deck. And then you can still, even in collab format, you can still bring Sepandon as well. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, true. Yes, that as well. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, the collab battle's going to be you know what, Ayumu? You know, like the last extreme game, this month's extreme game, they were like all using purple decks.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was aware of that. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine what if when we join, we just use all yellow.
That would be funny. I don't mind.
Yeah,
that.
it's like indeed, right? Like, and then like the collab battle, like what will this guy bring? Like Ariel, or maybe like what is the next hottest yellow thing? Maybe like contract blades. Like Aikatsu, no, fuck that shit. Bring those robot shit out of this table. No, just kidding. if I don't have an aerial deck just because I can't afford it. If I can afford it, I'll have an aerial deck. But I'll still play Aikatsu. Why not?
Nah, man. I like, honestly, I think Aikatsu is like way better.
Yeah.
Literally, Ariel's like kind of like power level cannot compare with Aikatsu, I think. I mean, it kind of can, but like, I think like the best Aikatsu decks just like overruns Ariel pretty easily. Like especially Pure Palette is still probably like the best Aikatsu deck out there. Even though I don't like the characters at all.
Yeah, I mean it's literally just a draw engine finisher puck. And it just and it's just like, yep, 4 damage, shoot 1 on attack. You cannot use anything from your hand.
And remove some.
Exactly. Like, yep. You have anything to play? First of all, yep, very cool, very cute.
Yeah. Recently, I'm testing out the other iCaster decks. It was still because just Eno was asking me what to buy, so like I was just like building all the decks again,
Mm-mm.
and then I'm still testing it, but I'm kind of having fun with it again.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, like
that reminds me, there's another deck I haven't built yet. I need to try that. Yeah, like this the Star Pure deck. I kind of want to try building that again because I really want to use Elsa Forte. Yeah, that's the name. Oh, I almost forgot her name.
Yeah, like some of the Elsa cards actually like purely just want to try it out, especially like the one that summons herself when we are damaged from the trash. And I was like, how do I put her in the trash in the first place?
What? I'm pretty sure there's only one Elsa card.
Elsa Forte. Oh wait. No. Yeah, you mean the start of the day? Yeah. I was like, I got her mixed up with Mizuki.
Mizuki.
Yeah, Kansaki
Right.
Mizuki.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like myself some cocky bastard girls. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like basically Elsa's like probably like one of the cockiest characters in Aikatsu. And then like what's funny enough, she's only 13, which actually that might make sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like she looks really mature, but she's actually only 13, which is insane. Oh my god, it reminds me of Romeo and Juliet again. Fucking hell.
Dude.
How is Juliet only 13? I still don't understand, but here we are.
Yeah, I guess also because back then you are expected to mature like way earlier, but still it basically like comparing to like let's say like you are considered mature when you are 15, right? Then if you are 13 and you're basically like
no. Have I mentioned about this?
Yeah.
But basically literally in Romeo and Juliet, like that was before Julia turned 14. It was like 3 days before her birthday. And then literally her mom was talking to her. It's like, so are you ready to get married yet? You know, like people your age already have kids. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. Then
damn.
let's say 14 is like the previous 18, right? So she's basically 17.
Basically yes, but still, what do you mean they already have kids? You know, like it's like, oh my god, that's still very. I mean, even back to their standard, that's still really crazy to think about. Cause like I'm pretty sure that like I mean, I'm not gonna get too deep into this, but I basically for girls, puberty comes at 11, and then you're telling me they become a mother like 12 or 13, like. Wow. You are not wasting any time, bro.
Yeah. I guess that's how we find out. We find out, I guess. My goodness.
Yeah, but still, that was crazy. I still haven't finished Romeo and Juliet yet. Oh my god, I need to finish that.
Yeah. I mean, like I bought like 1984 by George Orwell, one of like the most notable dystopian novel. It's still sealed, by the way. I still don't know when is the right timing to open it, because especially yesterday, my sister was asking me about like how my nephew can claim like a free box on Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay.
And I ended up opening the eShop. First mistake of the week. I browsed through everything. And I found out some of the games that I've been looking at. One of them being Rune Factory 5. It was discounted to the ground.
And then?
By the time I realized, I'm already in the checkout page. And I click on pay.
Bruh.
Yeah. It was $10. So I was like, wow. And I already pre-ordered the next game on full price, by the way. So I have to finish it before May, when the next game is release. So shit, I guess. My goodness.
That's crazy, bro.
I know, right? And then like I went from like because like before I know of like the characters that you can interact with in Rune Factory. For some Rune Factory 5. Because I played like Rune Factory. I didn't finish Rune Factory 2. I think I finished Rune Factory 3 and Rune Factory 4. And then, well, might as well play the 5th one, I guess. Then I saw like a character that I really like. Of course, as usual, you can't date the characters that you like. So yeah. But of course, the dateable characters are designed so that you want to date them. So I guess it works. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand what makes someone likes a guy. Also, I think like this game allows you to marry someone from your own gender. By the way, so if you are interested in that, but basically, I don't really connect to like what makes a guy desirable. And then I was like talking to my fuck, how do I put this? It's a girlfriend with a space. So a friend that is a girl. Okay, that this is probably the more correct
female
way.
friend.
A female friend, yes. I don't know. Like female friend sounds like you like the hard F. It's like female. No, just kidding. Yeah, basically I talked with my friend who happens to be a girl, and she was like talking about like I was talking about how I was like, oh no, now that I actually played the game and I met the girl characters, I don't really know anymore of who I wanted to date by the end of the game. And then like she was like, oh god, you know what, I'm the same, like. And then she like points out all the subtle characters about the guy characters, and then I was like, oh yeah, now I kind of understand. But mostly because I kind of knew the other characters that she likes, and then like when she describes the characters, and then I was like, oh yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Like they have like the properties that the guys that she likes. As yeah, pretty much that. Yeah, and then now I'm back to the farming life, I guess. Because don't know if I have told you this, but I don't think I can ever have like a farm in the real world, because I don't think I can afford land in Europe. But if I do it in Indonesia, yeah, my farm is definitely getting ransacked the moment they know, they saw the face of the owner. It's going to be ransacked in like 3 seconds. So yeah, better give up that dream and live it in Rune Factory. Also, Rune Factory is like the farming part is like it was way dumbed down like compared to like Harvest Moon. Like everything's way easier to manage, and like guys, like also the thing is like Rune Factory, you have to manage not only the farm, not only your relationship with the townspeople, but you also have to kill monsters. That is why they make the farming a little bit easier, so you can also go out and adventure and kill monsters. In Harvest Moon, all that you have to do is farm and farm and farm and farm and farm. That is why the farming is a little bit more demanding. Yeah. Have you played Harvest Moon actually? Any Harvest Moon? or Stardew Valley, I guess. I haven't played Stardew Valley, so I don't know how to compare both games actually.
I was saying I never played Harvest Moon.
Oh well.
I don't even know what it was supposed to be about. I only knew the game because my friend gave me a 3DS with like a bunch of games, and like there was a few Harvest Moon in there, but like that's it.
It's the one with the funny cow.
The one with the the funny cow.
The cute cow, sorry.
The cute cow. What?
I'm
thinking Harvest Moon cow. What the hell?
Yeah, because there's a lot of cow.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different cow. Okay. I've never seen that cow, no.
But they're cute.
Yeah.
I just remember, I think like there's a milk brand in Indonesia that rips off like the cow in the middle. Just took out that cow and then like put that on their milk cartons because like why not?
What? Okay.
And they basically just rip it off and then they just stole it and then used it as their logo basically.
Bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean like Southeast Asia is a wild place. You can just find like the most random IP shit and like the most random places. But yeah.
Okay then.
So yeah, I mean like I'm looking at this. Yeah, sometimes this kind of like card reminds me like this revival sticker sometimes just doesn't mean anything. Still salty though. Well, I went like I don't know. I don't feel like I needed to show up. So I was like,
Hey, at least you finally got to show up.
I mean like we already have a show up.
Do we?
Yeah, we already have the off-shot Sackler and Sandy, but of course like we barely need them, so why you don't that's why you don't see them, I guess. It's the one where she is playing with the cat on the sofa.
I literally forgot that's a thing.
Yeah, I know, right? It was so I wouldn't say shit, but like the deck doesn't need it. That's why. That's probably why we didn't remember any of that.
I suppose you want to focus on Say Clear, then there you go. No.
Yeah, but
up to six show up in your deck. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Because like you can still, I mean, like the main mechanic is still the God Advent. So I mean, like
no, yeah, but like her effect doesn't need to Advent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know. We'll see. I still think like the old one is kind of like control wise still better. Just because on summon you basically can target 2 spirits, or you can just target 1 and then give them a total of -8. And also the trigger, they changed the trigger by the way, and then like it's after your spirit is destroyed by the opposing by the opponent, so it's like in Diva format. You wait for something to destroy your spirits. You have to face like a very specific text to have your spirits destroyed.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of Shining Hearts do that, so.
Yeah, I guess. And I guess like the new Flame Sandria all destroys opposing spirits, so I guess that kind of works.
Like, oh yeah, like the new Flame Sandria is insane, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? We'll get to her eventually. So let's go to the next. Yeah, we have another 10 diva next. I couldn't find Fennel, so I guess we have to talk about Fennel. Falma is way in the back. We got the hill too.
Fennel isn't even in this set, is she?
She is in the set.
Oh.
The 10 diva next. It's she is the one wearing the red dress. That is why you have that.
Yeah, you can see how much I don't really care now.
Yeah. Yeah. You basically have a Viridian Lightning that is a yellow card, and she also heals too, because why not?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Finally healing in 10 diva as well.
Yeah, but she still needs specific cards, and so far, the cost 3 or less 10 diva decks aren't looking very good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, only Fennel actually.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Fennel, you'll probably bring her the other one's Velma.
Actually, yeah, you would bring Velma,
yeah, arguably. Yeah.
No, you will bring her. Yeah, she's really good.
Oh yeah. And then the other one, I think like all of the 10 Divan except for Prowess like cost 3 or lower. Oh no. That's cost 4. No, I take that back. So, and then, yeah. Now, I'm kind of questioning my eyes. Because like I wasn't sure whether she's like holding that, like, you know, like sometimes when we want to try out clothes, we just put it in front of us, right?
Yeah, no, she's definitely wearing it, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I feel like there's a cognitive dissonance because, like, of course, like in some of like the Prima, some of the Prima arts, like they were like taken from the site, and then like I don't think I recall like the pack being that empty. Or is it just
it might just be for Frau. I don't know.
Yeah, or maybe it's just my feeling. It's I mean like could have been perspective thing. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe yeah.
But yeah, it's the effect. But the effect is nevertheless kind of.
It's really good.
It's really good.
It's not kind of good. It's really good.
It's really good.
I mean, that's basically the draw on Nessus in purple.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and I can put it in Aikatsu here.
Oh yeah, true. Oh yeah, it's a stage style spirit. Oh yeah, because like especially like if you play some decks like, oh yeah, because of special you want to play the Star Appeal, everyone has stage style.
No, so, Aikatsu in general, everyone has stage style.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They never got private wear.
Yeah, but that's the school style is only school style.
Is it?
Yeah. When they have like the school style, it's only school style, Divine Idol.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, their school style is the private wear for Aikatsu.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, but still, it's open free. You're gonna hit one, aren't you?
Yeah, and then you open Johnny Pep.
Oh fucking hell!
Well, at least you return everything to the bottom, so you can just throw them with I don't know. There's bound to be something.
Yeah, I can think of one already, but yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. The next is Sakai Surukoto. Yeah, we just need someone who can. Well, I don't think Kamyu will be deploying Nexus from the trash, but yeah, we'll see. Kamyu is probably going to be when summon, you put one, and then you can use one of the effects probably, or maybe when attack you can use the one attack effect of one of the 10 Diva in your open zone or something.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. We just have to wait until Kamyu shows herself. And yeah, now we are at the Flame Sandria. The much awaited Flame Sandria. Whoa.
Nothing.
Yeah. No, it's I think like one of my friend, he was obsessed with like making the yellow good stuff work. And then it was like considering Flame Sandria as well, just by the virtue of like her when summon effect that her when summon or when descend effects that basically if your counter is for every 3 of your counter you destroy 1 opposing spirit without looking at the status, and then if your counter is 6 or more, this effect cannot be prevented.
Yeah, that's really good.
Exactly. That's actually like really crazy, especially now. I was like complaining that with Steckler, the only problem is now if you play in Diva format, like almost every single team will have something that gives you immunity from spirit effects. So like that's why if you play Steckler, I think like now the one that can fit the most is like probably the 10 Diva Steckler, because it has the same problem, but because you don't really need to rely on having like multiple Steckler in your hand to get like the most out of it. Like, if you can destroy anything, it's already good enough at -7 per Grand Siesta Spirit. If you don't get to destroy anything, she can still come out like by herself, so it's still a win-win.
I think what's funny enough that you can probably just throw this into every yellow contract deck really.
Exactly.
I'm actually thinking of putting this in Trickster. Imagine you swing, because obviously Trickster 5 counters or more. You can summon the stage style from your hand without playing the toss.
Jesus Christ! I forgot you have that.
So just swing, slap it out, destroy 2 spirits. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, like, imagine putting this in Patifano.
And then Trickster also gives an extra symbol to every cost 6 or more diva. So it's literally it's literally 2 plus 3.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's kind of brutal.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. And then they just put in Patifanil, summon it with her effect, pay 1, summon, and then pop. Boom. At that point, you will already have like 8 counters. So like, yep, destroy 2. Destroy 2 cannot be prevented.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, now I'm kind of motivated to open the boxes because like, yeah, now I don't want to stress about like having to line up with other people to get the cards. I just want the cards. And then of course, because we have the extras of the contract spirits, we already have Flame Sandria, so of course we have Moo.
Mew. I can literally hear the image.
You know what is the one of like the other use that make me kind of low key smile is that
like that one. You can literally hear the image. You can hear her just laughing.
I like sometimes they do like just like some weird, like not weird, but like we do have like our own interpretation on how the katakana is read, right? And then like they just
just kiss me, please.
I know, right? Like Baxter. Baxter.
That'd be so funny, bro.
Yeah. I know, right? Return the opposite spirit to the bottom. I mean, it's a pretty animal, so it's being able to remove anything is already like, why the fuck are you even allowing this to exist?
Yeah, it's pretty decent, even just for the F effect.
Exactly. And then it's also gives like the flavor, like it kind of reward. I mean, like, yes, the overcount is kind of limited, but like I think like sometimes it makes me like it kind of like feel special that you kind of like have certain gimmicks to the deck, and then they kind of rewards you for fulfilling that gimmick, because I think like the new contract mood deck kind of like the gimmick is that you collect all the smaller spirits, and then they will increase the cost of your contract move. And then now you are rewarded for doing that, because the overcount effect basically ignores the cost increase from Brave, so you have to work through it by yourself. But yeah, for your hard work, you actually got something. Granted, it's going to be harder to fulfill now, but you still get rewarded for it nevertheless, which is nice. And then Max Yakuza. And yeah, it's their flavor text. Yeah.
All right. I just realized that.
Yeah. And then now I saw her and then I picture like Nadeshiko from Eurocamp like voicing her.
I don't know which character that is.
Yeah, it's the girl with the pink hair. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
The extremely hyperactive girl.
Yeah, I remember her now. Yeah. She's cute.
Indeed. And then, of course, speaking of the extras, we already have like Sexy Tenma way back. So now we only have one left. The Ten Yiba Kerine Lightning. Finally! Finally, Ayumu, the meme is real. The Shikado Kodoku Koshitantan meme is real.
Lol. I just hate the fact that like they messed up the team order. Because like Grand Siesta is supposed to be before Kakya Roran. But like, you know, they in terms of like set list, they put it after Sexy Atema. So it's like so me and my friend, like my editor from Wiki said bruh.
Bruh. Yeah, is it because Sexy is absolute before she's Yakaroran?
No, she's Hakia Roran first.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they messed it up.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah, they messed it up. It's like bruh.
Bruh, indeed. But yeah. I feel like I look at her when design effect and then I feel like a PTSD. The cold old days of like trying to remove lightning kernel. Only for Griffin to jump out and then like clean your whole field. And then they draw 2 as well. God, why do I play this game? At the very least, they don't get counters for that.
Yep.
They don't get course for that, just like with Kerine. And she didn't. Well, technically, she didn't stay in the field. Then you have to use Artemis's effect to fetch her back. Then you use the manifest again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, she's pretty good for what she's doing.
Oh yeah, she's extremely good actually.
Yeah.
Although she kind of like tries to force you to not play with too much Sandy and Declare because they are both cost 8.
Yeah, true, yeah. But you can play with Gayatri Fox.
Yeah, boy. If only her main effect is when summon and not when manifest, that would have been really cool. Still cool regardless though.
They know what you're trying to do.
Exactly. It's just a Corpus 1, man. Let me have it. Oh yeah, otherwise, yeah, I guess that's kind of like future proofing, because otherwise with Kerine, you manifest Kerine, you return 1 to the bottom. After that, you pay 1, summon Gayatri, and then if Gayatri can activate when summoned, you basically like bounce another 1, and then you Corpus 1. So it's like, oh. So anyway, when you say you pay 1, I guess you lied. Technically, I don't. Because like if I start with only like 1 core, then I cannot do that. I need to at least have 2 cores to do that. So technically I still pay something. My goodness. And then now I was like, when her level 2-3 effect was when I first saw like her level 2-3 effect, I was like, I don't even remember what the like the adapt producer Artemis's contract skill is. It's the one that fuck, what was it again? It fixes your symbol to 2 or something. Or 3.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But
no,
I was like,
it's give an extra symbol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So technically you can stack it, yeah. I think.
Wait. I have the card like
it gains an extra
right
symbol, yeah. It gains an extra symbol. I mean the contract one, yeah.
Yeah. That's like the other one, like the
producer one is the producer one is just like blocking damage.
Yeah. Only one
for the battle.
Yeah. And only once per turn, by the way.
Yeah, but it's still pretty good. Not gonna lie. Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is it only prevents like attack damage. Let me have this.
No. It prevents effect damage as well.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, it's the one that only prevents attack damage is the original Artemis. isn't it?
I think so.
Well, yeah, I just realized the contract skill is not once per turn. So if you have three Karine in your field, then
Yeah, it's the original that can only block attacks. Yeah.
yeah. So basically, if you have three Karine on your field, you can just pay 3 to increase the.
Yeah, you can literally spam it. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, now we can one shot as well. That is new. Not to mention we have producer Alex, so it's like, yep.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh yeah, now producer Saraswati is actually good because you want them to stay on the field, not going back to your hand. Ooh, so many new things. My God, Neuron is firing.
Neuron's firing.
Yeah. Like I mean, Grand Siesta is well, I guess like the my last build kind of like make it a little bit less reliant on setup. It's kind of like now it's better with Alex, but like even without Alex, it can still kind of do something and win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now I know why the Monochrome Fantasia Sandy is limited in the Producer Cup. It's just way too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, fetching herself is already bad. And then like it can fetch herself. It can attack twice. It can attack twice. It gives you core, and then it's a cost 5. So if you really want to stretch it that far, if you have the normal Carine Lightning, the Academy Uniform Carine Lightning, you can give it immunity as well for the turn.
Lol.
Yeah, it's like, oh. I was like, because like previously I was testing because of that video where I used like Carine Lightning as the finisher. I kind of realized that like the previous Carine Lightning is kind of like cluster. It kind of got overshadowed really quick by Sandy, of course, and even Sackler for that matter. And even arguably speaking, you will still be better off like just bringing Lukia out at that point as a finisher. But yeah. But what I realized is you have the Academy Uniform. When she is summoned, exhaust her, and then until your next turn, all of your Grand Siesta Spirit that is cost 5 or lower gets immunity. So at first I was like, I made that deck, and then I was like, I nerfed myself by thinking that it was cost 3 or lower. Turns out it's cost 5 or lower. That's why I made the deck centered around Sandy, because like most of Sandy's attackers are like cost 5 anyway, so I guess that works. And then I just realized, like, at first I was like on denial on like, yeah, Monochrome Fantasia Sandy's, I guess it can fetch a Grand Style. Like, what can it do? I forgot it's also Grand Style. Yeah. That's yeah. That's a lesson learned. That's that she's like kind of crack.
Cracked.
Yeah, she's crack. I will argue that out of all Sandy's cards, she is like currently the strongest one. Yeah, because like let's break it down. The Academy Uniform Sandy, it's kind of obsolete now, because now you don't need the you kind of need she's kind of reliant on you having the Grand Advent for her to kind of like do something. The offshot, let's forget that. The Starfest, still kind of okay. I guess if you play like with all Sandy, it kind of like gives you a backup. You don't have to wait until you don't have to wait until you have Alex, because like if they got destroyed with Alex, you have to wait until your next turn. So with that logic, you can just summon Monochrome Fantasia Sandy next turn, and then it's going to be like 40% the same, I guess. And then we have the Grand Advent, of course. It's kind of reliant on you having like a big number of hand, or if you get the Brave. But that's still a really solid finisher, nevertheless. And then we have the 10 party Sandy. Yeah, yeah, it kind of works. It gives you 2 draws. It's not going to be that bad. I think like most of my break is like just like the only thing that I can summon. She gives me 2 hands and I still die anyway. But arguably, she gives you 2 draws, summon during attack step, refresh 1 spirit. It's going to be something. And then you have the Crimson Dress Sandy, also probably the close second. It's really solid. Heals you 1 in attack that kind of really good with really low amount of defense. She has a Grand Style, so she can be recycled with Monochrome Fantasia Sandy as well. And then you have Monochrome Fantasia Sandy. Well, I would argue that the firepower probably still loses against the Grand Advent. But versatility wise, she's she's like way over the top of any Sandy cards ever printed so far. And I am saying that as a Stickler fan, by the way. Shouldn't be sharing on the rival.
Sure.
I know, right? And then we are finally at the most important card printed in this set. It's also probably the reason why I needed to open like boxes.
Just stop, bro.
Bruh. Yeah.
Well, she's pretty. I'll give you that.
Yep. If I yeah. Let's with a very heavy heart. But if I don't click on next, we're going to spend the next 5 minutes just looking at, just having me like staring at that picture for like 5 whole minutes, not saying anything.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yep. So far we have Rioltida, we have Rabbit Darlin. So we have Pretty Animals, we have Shiny Hearts, now we have Twilight Kotek, and we have 2 more.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be 1 Absolute, and then 1. What's like one of the first 5 family
teams? Legendal.
Probably, yeah. Then it's probably going to be Trickster.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, the problem is who's going to be on Absolute. I kind of wanted to low-key, kind of wanted to hope that it kind of depends on who got the revival. And so far, but like the only problem is Senri Taiga got the revival. It's going to be worrying because like if one of the slot is going to be Senri Taiga instead of Trickster, that's going to be really sad. But you know who else got revival? Oh my god, there's I opened too much window. I opened too much window, but yeah. You know who else got the revival? Secular Wetu, and she is an Absolute, so man can hope. And if they are going to wear their first stage, well, she's not really wearing her first stage style, but they are still, who knows? This is probably going to be the return of the Sun Queen. Hopefully, finally, the best dress.
Okay, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, time to be.
You do you.
But yeah, we still have 1 weekend left to go. I think most of like the thematic extras have been revealed, so I guess starting from this weekend we'll see more of the tech extras, like the tech extra that they will either like support some of the older teams and and probably new ones that will be supporting all teams, namely Bajar Dallas.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, we'll see what they have in store for us. And we'll be looking at what the Shinkaiho project is in 2 weeks, I guess. Yeah, because it can be anything. Like, you know, like the worst best thing it can be like just a new marketing project, which basically doesn't mean anything. That will be like the best worst scenario, I guess, because like it's going to do nothing. Like but it's going to be a stable game. It's not going to be like a game that is like blowing the minds. It's not going to be a game that is like super minor, but it's going to stay that way for a while until it inevitably has to end like at some point, because like literally everybody who plays the game will have literally physically cannot play it again because they are no longer alive. But yeah,
bruh.
But yeah, the point is that will be the best worst option. One of the one that I think is kind of plausible, but again I don't want to, is if they reset the game just the way they do with Vanguard. So it's probably
Some people think it might be a reboot.
So it's probably going to be just a complete copy paste of Saga as well at that point.
Probably
Yeah, or like the best scenario that I know that's not going to happen is a new anime, which probably wouldn't happen. So it's probably at most going to be a new show. So kind of like
I suppose even a new game show might work.
Yeah, a new game show, I mean,
yeah.
Probably something that kind of bridges between the currently running Extreme Game and Extreme League. So maybe instead of like having staff like playing against the players, maybe we reward the pro players by being part of the show, basically. Kind of thing. I guess that is like probably going to be like the best compromise, I think. Or it's just the rebranding of the Extreme Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they haven't done that like 10 times already.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so that's probably one of like the most normal how to say outcome that can come out of that. What else? Like if they are somehow blind and they don't realize how little brain space that they have. You know what they can do, but I know this is not going to happen.
No.
But like let's see if I'm just being delusional for a second.
Yeah.
Probably just English print, I guess. I mean, like, it's mostly for the. I mean, like, they kind of started to recognize like the distribution countries outside of East Asia, right? I mean, like, they already acknowledged that we played the Japanese cards as well. But I guess at that point, if the business guy is being a little bit funny, they might think that maybe.
No, like, I think there's too less time for them to plan though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because like if you have to think about it, like including the times they could translate whatever cards. I mean, let's assume the stuff from contract era, and still they have so many to translate, and
it's probably.
And they need to think about like the printing time as well and anything like that. I think there's not enough time for them to plan all of these stuff.
I think like even if they do that, it's probably going to start from next year. So like, then, the current contract saga will be the last set that is like Japan exclusive. So then they will have like a year, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Although it's mostly we'll see, because like I think like the economical trigger for that is probably going to be the English Asian English version of the Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG. Because of course, like now that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like finally like breaking the Indonesian market as again, and of course like unlike people, their customers based in Malaysia and Singapore, like Indonesian people are not as motivated to learn Japanese. So like maybe if they consider that, then starting from the next saga, they will probably release like one team booster in the Japanese version that kind of like covers the cards that are like released on the last set of the contract saga. So basically cards that are usually, usually there are supports for the previous deck that is released in the last booster on the first booster, right? On the last saga on the first booster, right? So probably they are going to release like one extra booster that covers those concepts, and then starting from the next saga, it's going to be all fresh, kind of thing.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Then they can kind of like make the game goes on parallel, kind of thing, I guess. But then it will be. But then they will be fighting with their own market because, yeah, if you wanted to continue the Asia Championship thing, then how would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Except if they wanted to do it, because like, as I know currently, like Asia Champion, like the Asian English for the Yu-Gi-Oh! CG, it also exists in its own bubble. So I guess if you wanted to, if you qualify for the World Championship, basically their version of World Championship, then you have to follow like the main OCG pool. Which, if you are sweaty enough, it's probably not going to be a problem. You are still going to be looking at they will probably still watch Komainu stuff anyway. They will probably still watch Extreme League. They are still going to follow like what is popular in Japan anyway. So it's probably not going to be a problem as much as I wanted to. It's probably just going to be something that
it was big enough. There bound to be someone trying to transfer the information, like what Pokemon is doing.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah. I think like it's going to be a worry of like the casual player that doesn't really translate to the casual players. Well, my worry for the casual players that doesn't translate to the actual casual players. I don't think they will mind. I think if this project really is going to be that way, and the casual players will be living their own bubble, and that is fine. The competitive players will be going outside of their bubble, and they will find a way.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like we shouldn't. Like sometimes it's easy to underestimate how resourceful TCG players are. Like sometimes you go to groups and then like you see people like asking the most rudimentary questions, and then you kind of forget that they are not the what was it? They are not the norm. They are the exception, and we needed to help them anyway so that they can eventually stand on their own feet.
Yeah.
But for now, yeah.
Talking about that, and also thinking about perhaps my Pokemon channel can transfer the Japanese information into English. I mean, not just a new cards thing, because obviously like someone's translating them, and then you got like hundreds of YouTubers go, "Oh my god, look at this new card! It's so good," you know, like that kind of thing. But I'm talking more because like I just realized today that like, I actually been subscribing to the official Pokemon TCG channel. I never even realized that.
Yeah.
And then like they do like demo games and anything like that. I could like probably try to analyze those games and just like tell them like, yeah, so like this is how they're using the deck, the cards, kind of thing.
Yeah. And even on the more, well, I wouldn't say superficial, but like the money. Well, fuck, how do I put this? But like the more relaxed side of the channel, I guess when I go back to Indonesia, I guess I can buy some of the Indonesian boxes for you to open.
I guess it's not like I actually need them, but sure.
Don't you want to collect the cards in foreign languages?
No, I don't.
I guess. I mean, like I have the Indonesian Wishiwashi and I have the Indonesian Rosa, by the way, which is really pricey in English and Japanese.
Like if it's at least usable, then like I would. But the problem is if I'm gonna join the European circuits, they can only allow European languages.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's not even about the languages. It's they are under the management of the Japanese game, so you literally can't do that. And
I don't know, cause
yeah, they are under different management.
The rules are a little bit weird, but like at the very least, I know I've been told that like you can only use the European language once. So like it's not necessarily about the versions of everything. Especially if you're gonna use like color sleeves anyway. Who the fuck knows like if your back is different? So it's like it's more about the language.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, that aside, whether Ayumu wants to open the box or not, I'm going to buy it for him anyway. Because if it has Ogrepon on the box, he will definitely open it anyway. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, requests, or questions, do feel free to always send them to us to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com or by commenting below. So yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. Next week, Ayumu is going to another adventure, so we'll see if I'll be alone if I can find someone to replace Ayumu, or we can somehow squeeze time from Ayumu's already really tight schedule. But yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.